Hello again, another video. This one is for John, who wanted me to do one on how to do a train from a station to another station and then back to its original station. So this is for you, John. So first of all is what I'm going to be using. I'm going to be using my mail train there, which is a bit easier to use. Now one of the things is it's going to come out, go round the track, stop at that station, come back over the level crossing and stop there, then go back and park itself there. Now then, one of the two things, first of all, when you're doing programming, make sure your track is clean, the wheels on your train are clean, because either of them can affect the actual program. If it misses a bit, more so with the sound trains, if it does a bit of a blip it can throw the program out a little bit. But also I use markers. On this particular train, the marker is the station master there. I have the markers here, which is for my RFD. I have some over there. That one is when the gadwall sits in there. Then I've got them over there for the shunters over there. What it should be is once they've gone out and come back, it should come back to where the marker is, such as that. And it's just a matter of parts of a second just to get them exactly where they should go. So when we're doing these, first of all is to think of what you want to do in your own head, run what the part of the program you want to do, and do it 2-3 times so you got it exactly as you think you're going to have it, and then you can start. And the way we actually do it is on here there's a tape recorder. You click on that and it says once you've pressed this, anything you touch after that it'll start recording. So we do that. This is the train, so I'm going to put the lights on, I'm going to put the cab on, I'm going to change the points, and I'm going to start the train off. Now all my trains, the CV4, which is acceleration, most of the 90% of these are all set at 40. It makes the trains come out and run exactly as they should do. Most of the steam ones, a little love the steam ones do when they're doing this. Once it's gone past the points, what we can do now is to click the points back again. Now the train, as I said, will start building speed up. So you see it's starting to build speed up. What I'm going to do, I'm not going to do too much because it's it's starting to build up now. So when it comes around the next corner, I will actually start to slow it down. The TTS one's a little bit different because the way the speed goes. What I do now is just cut that and put that into the platform, which is there, like that. You wait, if it's a passenger train, you actually wait for the passenger to get on, and then you actually then start it up again. Now I'm just going to bring this out in shunt mode. Until it gets over the crossing, and then we will stop it. That's it, so that's where it stops there. And then what we do then is we'll change the points back again. We put it in reverse and we'll bring it back into the station. All these are done by parts of a second. Some of these I've got taken a week, 2 weeks to do. That was nearly enough. So that was it. So what we do then is we then put it back into normal mode, turn the cab off, turn the lights off, change the points back again, and then we go back up to this little thing and it says, would you like to see the program? And there's your program. So everything that's just done is there, and of course also if you look at some of them, they're in parts of a second. I can't get it right there. Well, they just changed parts of the second, so instead of like 29.77 you can put it as 80 if it's a bit quick or a bit slow. You can change, so you can change any one of these you want. And once you've done that, you have to give it a name. Now it happens I've done this one, so you give it a name and then you just come out of it. This is because I'm not using that one. So what I do now is I come round to the train, which is here. I'll just push it back, right, just put it back into its right spot, which is there. You then go to your programs. Now with mine, these little trains are actually programs. You can only do them in Pro, but the ordinary programming you can do with your normal system. It's called Bub 1, this one is. As I say with these cakes, this is one I did earlier. So that does that, you do that. And what it's going to do now, it's going to start off, there's the points gone. It'll come out. You can hear it starting to pick up speed. There's the points change back again. And it is building up, building up. I think this is where it switches back down again in a second. You hear it fly around. Yeah, there it goes. So what it's going to do now, it's going to slow off again and go into the station. One thing you can actually do is check where it actually sits on the platform, such as there. So that's one stop. Remember where it actually stops. So if the next stage it doesn't work properly, you can alter that to move it this way a bit or that way a bit by parts of the second. And it comes over here. There we are, that's in the right spot there. It's now changed the points back again. It'll now change direction. And it'll come back into the platform. So if this actually overrun one way or another, all I have to do is change parts of a second. So just see where this actually lands. As it happens, it's worked out perfectly. And that's how you actually do it. Now what it's doing now is going to turn the lights off, it's going to change the points back again, and that's it. That's your program done. So all you've got to do is to change, if anything, if one of those parts is going to fall one way or another, all you've got to do is to go to the program, which is here, which is this one, which is Bub 1, that's it there. And you can change, what I do is if that stop there was one way or the other, I can actually move it so you get exact, but as it happened this time it worked perfect. And that's all you have to do with them. They're so easy to do. It's happened all my trains, all my points and that work off signal, so that's why you saw all the signal signs and everything else. Usually I take them all out because they don't run properly anyway. So, but that is how we do the recordings, and there's nothing more than that. So I say one of the things is, same as that one there, Bub 1, which is now there's bubble. If I go into my track plan and go to here and find my track plan, which is that one there, move this up a bit, and this bub here, if I right click on it there, all I've got to do with that is to do this and find Bub 1. There's Bub 1 there. I've done that. Now all I do now is save it. I come out of that, which brings me back to my normal plan. Now of course when it does this I have to drop it back down again, so it's there. If I do this now, if I now go to Bub, which is that one there, what we've just done should actually work just the same. You know? One thing is when you've got one of these programs running like this, and say some of these lights don't go on or not, don't touch them because it'll throw the program. Just let it do what it's got to do. So if some of the lights don't come on for that time, just wait till the next time. It'll most probably work next time. So it's doing this. Also, you'll note on the screen my little bubble is actually flashing. It's slowing down. And I just got to wait for it to start up again. That's the one thing with Pro, you see, having these little trains in as I've got all my, all my programs. I don't have to scroll down the screen, I just press the button and away it goes on its own. One thing you can do with this, I do have those two there actually run a program on those. I can actually run that program, so they're doing the shunting up in there. I can run stuff on my main lines without the problems with it, but you can only run one program at once. You can merge programs in, which I have done quite a few times. It's all done, and that's how it all works. So that is it for now. If anybody wants me on 01782 302194, my email address is there. I'm always available on contact. At the moment I'm in between libraries at the moment. I'm just waiting to move to another library, which could be a month, 2 months, I don't know yet, but any time after 6 o'clock is the best time to really catch me. Don't be afraid to call me. Also, as if you want if you've got any problems, make sure you've got TeamViewer 14 on your computers. Download that off Google, and then I can access your computer, see where all your problems are. So there again, thank you very much, and please subscribe, and I'll see you again soon. Bye.